Good morning, everyone. So today, um, we've already drawn this one, but we're going to redraw it because there's a lot more new people on here, and they've never drawn with us. So we're going to draw the word fox. We're going to draw a fox again using the word fox because we have new people and Prentice and Francis. So if you guys want to draw a fox with us, we're going to be using the word fox. So I'm going to give everyone about a minute to grab their things together, a color pencil or um, your sketch notebook, because we all have a sketch notebook. So hopefully the video quality is a little good because I'm having a little trouble with our internet. So but good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kayla. Good morning, Corey. Good morning, Lena. So if it looks a little off, it's because I'm having a little trouble with our internet. So I apologize about that, but it should be fixed pretty soon. I'm working on it. So we're going to draw a fox using the word fox. So if to anyone that remembers how we did this, we're going to write the word fox first. So everything is lowercase. It's a lowercase f, o, lowercase x. So that's all it takes to write the word fox, just F-O-X, all lowercase. And this one is really easy, and this one is very easy and very simple. So the first thing we want to do is from the letter F and the letter X, we're going to connect it with the letter O, but to make the face. So step one is going to be to, from the letter F, go down a little bit, and the letter X, go down a little bit, and then that's all we're going to do so far. And the next thing we're going to do is from the letter O, we are going to bring that down a little bit and make almost like a little happy face. So if the video is kind of cutting out, that's on my end and it is not on your end. I'm working on that currently, and I should get it fixed in a little bit. Okay, so once we have this, we are going to draw eyes and then work on ears. Okay, so let's go ahead and work on the eyes right now. So between the F and the O, a little bit above that, we're going to draw a circle, and on the other side, we're also going to draw a circle. So we're going to draw another little circle inside of it, and then we're going to shade in everything but that tiny little circle that we did inside. So that's what I have so far. And now I'm going to work on the ears. And to do that is from the top of the F, I'm going to go down. And then I'm going to give my fox a little bit of hair. I'm going to give him like spiky hair because I like spiky hair. But your fox can have different hair. And after we do a little bit of hair going towards the right, near the other eye, we're going to draw the other side of the ear. So we're going to just copy this side, but on the other side. So from here, I'm going to go up and then come back down and connect it with the X. So that's what I have so far. Now what we're going to do is going to give our fox its facial features, and foxes have a very distinctive like different color face. And to do that, we're gonna go from the left side of the fox face and just kind of do like a little wavy line, and then go up into the nose, come back down, and continue the little wave. I may have done my side of other side of the face a little too close to the mouth, but that's okay. But hopefully the video has stabilized and everyone sees everything fine now. So the next thing we're going to do is give our fox its body, and we're just gonna make him seem like he's like standing up forward. And to do that, I'm gonna move my paper a little bit down. And to do that, we're going to take from the bottom left side, we're just going to go down a little bit and then make a little leg, and then we're going to go up and stop there and jump to the other side and continue a leg and stop there. And then we're going to go up until the other side of the face. And then after we do that, we're going to give them the back legs. And to do that, we're just going to go from the side down here, make a little oval shape, come down, and make another leg. And we're going to do that for the other side as well. Little oval shape, come down, a little leg, and come down. And we're just going to give our fox the body. And foxes have fur, so I'm just going to give my fox a little bit of fur. And foxes are known for their tails, and their tails are really big and they're fluffy. So let's go ahead and work on the fox tail. So to do that, we are going to just go from the right side of the fox. It's going to be like almost like an S, like a long S, and then we're going to come back down. There we go. And foxes have, like the face, they have very distinctive patterns. So they do have like a little pattern on their tail. And now we're gonna continue working on the facial features. So let's work on the ears a little bit. And after that, we should be done with our fox. So I'm just gonna go back to the ears and then continue giving them his little facial features. So work on giving our fox ears so we can see the the dimensions of the fox. So we can color in our fox now, and foxes are they have like brown orange fur. So they're brown and white the majority of the time. So I'm just going to do this real quick. I am going to take my orange color, and you guys have color pencils. A lot of you have color pencils, so I'm just going to quickly color in orange the top of the face, because that's one of the features foxes have. They have like orange faces, but only like one side. Top of the face, the top of the ears, and then they have their legs orange as well. They have orange legs, orange legs, orange legs, and their tail is also orange, but up until the point where the little triangles are at, up until that point only, because they have white parts on their tails as well. But yeah, guys, all I'm missing is to color in my fox's nose, because they have black noses, and that is it. We have a fox. So thank you guys for watching that. I would love to see everyone's fox over on Google Meet. Now we're going to be doing some exercises, and then we're going to be learning about foxes and a little bit about employment training. Let me just get my stuff set up. But thank you all for joining me in making the fox. So I think only for today I am going to skip the workout because it kind of looks like we ran out of time a little bit. Let me just set up a little bit. There we go. Now we're going to be doing, yesterday we learned about the proper way to interview and the wrong way to interview. Today we're going to learn about reasonable accommodations for a job that you're looking to work at. But thank you, Nisa, for commenting your name and everyone else. So let's go ahead and see.
Appropriate for you to request reasonable accommodations that you might need to perform a job you are interviewing for. Here is an example.
Stephen, are you able to perform all the essential job functions with or without a reasonable accommodation?
Yes, I'm able to perform all the necessary job functions, but I need a reasonable accommodation for a hearing disability, and that accommodation is that I need to work in a quiet workplace, free from distractions.
This is a reasonable request, and an employer should honor this. There are times where a request may be unreasonable and would cause an undue hardship for an employer, like this example.
Julian, are you able to perform all the essential functions of this job with or without a reasonable accommodation?
Yes, but I would need an elevator because I know all your applicants are on the second floor. Otherwise, I won't be able to. Without the accommodation, I will not be able to perform the job.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a reasonable accommodation. That might be fairly unreasonable for our company to provide an elevator. So I'm going to have to conclude the interview now. I don't think this is going to be a good match for us. I'm really sorry.
In this case, the request may be one that causes an undue hardship, but it is not okay for the employer to say he will not work with the potential employee and to end the interview. Instead, the scenario should go like this.
Julian, I don't think that putting in an elevator is going to be a reasonable accommodation. However, I do think that we would be able to relocate your office to the first floor, which is very accessible and would allow you to perform all the functions of your job.
Okay.
If you feel you've been discriminated against with regard to reasonable accommodations, we have listed some helpful resources for you at the end of this video. So when you're lucky enough to have joined the ranks of the employed, you still have to work hard to keep your job.
Okay, so that was reasonable accommodations. A reasonable accommodation is if you need like a quiet place to work in order to do your job better, that's something you can ask your employer and they will accommodate that. But an unreasonable accommodation is like if you need an elevator to get to the second floor where you will be doing the job. A company it costs too much money for a company to install an elevator if they already don't have one. And maybe that's where things would end for the interview. But if you tell them, if they say we do have a first floor where there is an office where you can work at and do your job there perfectly fine, that is also a reasonable accommodation for you to work on the lower floor instead of the second floor. So we'll be talking more about reasonable accommodations, and now we're going to, with Hugo at 11, but now we're going to learn about keeping the job, what not to do and what to do when you now have the job.
There are a number of things that can jeopardize your chances of keeping the job. For example, not staying on task and not working hard, kicking back at your desk and chatting with coworkers, or watching music videos, not acceptable on the job. Let's check out a couple of scenarios that can make you lose favor with the boss.
You know, it'd be a good idea for somebody to go get pushed on this wheelchair.
Okay, so now.
Good die.
Are you guys kidding me? Come on, let's go. In my office. No. Let's go. Come on, in my office.
God, I hate my boss. I hate our boss. He's his office. It looks like heck.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks terrible, and I mean, he tells us to like clean up our workstations, and yet his it looks terrible.
His
It's a
looks
mess.
like a dumpster.
Yeah,
A pigsty.
yeah.
Can I come talk? Can you talk to me in my office, please? Jake, this is the third time I've had to talk to you about this, and I'm afraid this time I'm going to have to let you go. Alright?
Oh shoot, I'm late.
Hey man, hey, hold up. Where's the inventory list from yesterday? Somebody need to find it. Hello?
I'll find it for you.
Yeah, you need to get on it. I got more consumers coming, man. Where the list at? Hey, you flipping the pages, but I don't see nothing yet. What's going on?
Don't remember where
I gotta get some more help?
Put it. Couple.
I gave it to you yesterday.
Yeah, but all of a sudden, I just don't remember where it is.
Well, you need
In
to
the
ask
first
for
two
the
examples, very little work was getting done. Playing around with equipment or standing around bad-mouthing the boss can get you in a lot of trouble, and if it continues to happen, as you saw with Jake, it can result in termination. And coming in late? Also not good. Chances are your boss will notice and will remember. And disorganization, as you saw with Stephen and Julian, does not make the supervisor happy. Being able to resolve conflicts at work is also critical.
Oh great. No, dude, I need
Not this guy again.
No, dude, I need to copy. I need to make my copies. You've been doing this for like what, 2 hours? How many pieces of paper?
I need to make these copies, man. These are important papers
Why? Why?
for my boss.
Why do you
man.
do this?
You come in here every day talking about you
Oh,
need
me?
to make your copies.
Me?
I need to make my copies.
Me?
I'm making my copies.
I never get in here. It's all because of you.
You can
You're
tell
always
the
in.
manager.
The last thing a supervisor wants to do is have to step in and resolve conflict between employees. If you can work things out on your own, you will be perceived as mature and capable of good problem-solving skills. Communication and flexibility are important.
Okay, it seems that you have to make a lot of copies, right? I mean, like every time I need to make copies, you were here making copies, so we should come up with some system so that we don't have this problem again.
It's okay, man. You can make the copies. I noticed that I'll be making a lot of copies every day for my boss, but I understand that you got to make your copies.
Well, no, I mean like, I think like around noonish, you can make your copies, and then that since I have to make.
That sounds good. Yeah, man.
Okay.
All right.
Shake my hand. You're a good man. Good man.
And on the job, never underestimate the power of a positive attitude. Being positive and friendly and caring about your coworkers will earn you their respect, as well as the respect of management.
Good, thank you very much.
To summarize, keep your job by working hard and being a team player, by being on time, by being flexible and problem-solving your way through any conflicts with your coworkers, and having a good attitude. Good luck.
So that was keeping the job, and some of the things we saw was not being on time, being a team player, being friendly, being good at problem solving. So those are all things that we need to do while we have the job, to keep the job. That way we don't get fired or get let go. But Hugo will talk a lot more about keeping the job because there's too many topics to talk about in 1 minute. So earlier today we drew a fox. Now we're going to be learning more about the fox. And I would love to see everyone's drawing. So Adrian, hopefully you were able to do it. But if not, we can get Hugo to help us again. Or if anyone hasn't drawn it, we can go back at 11 with Hugo so he can help us out and give better instructions than I do.
The fox is actually part of the same mammal family as dogs. Yes! Foxes are in the dog family. It can be a little bit confusing because foxes look so much like cats. They have whiskers like cats, their slender bodies are like cats, their eyes are like cats, they got the tail that's kind of like cats, their ears are kind of like cats. Very, very similar to cats, but they are actually part of the dog family. So when you think, oh, a fox is part of the dog family. Aw, family. Here's two family members just taking a break. The dog is about to sleep, and here's a fox. It's just catching a nap. They probably don't know their family, but they are. They're like long-lost family. They're all part of the same family. The dog family, and it's special, and they don't know it. They don't know it. If you ask a fox, hey, do you know you're a dog? Do you know you're part of the dog family? Fox doesn't know. But maybe deep down in their hearts, when they take naps, they might dream. They might dream and they might dream we're part of the same family. Aww. Okay, back to the foxes. It's interesting. Foxes are just a little smaller than a medium-sized dog. They're not too big, but they're not too small. They're like medium-sized animals, a little smaller than a medium-sized dog. It's pretty cool. A male fox is called a dog. Huh, it makes sense. They're part of the dog family. A male fox is called a dog. But a female fox is called a vixen. So a male fox is a dog, and a female fox is called a vixen. Yeah, we know what you're thinking. What about the babies, right? What about the babies? Well, baby foxes are called pups. Kind of like baby dogs are called puppies. Baby foxes are called pups. Here are some gray fox pups. I know, super cute, gray fox pups. All these pups, incredibly cute. Did you know foxes can hear so well? They've got like superhero hearing skills. But how well can foxes hear? Well, foxes have incredible hearing. They can hear a watch tick from 40 yards away. Oh my goodness, 40 yards away. Think about how amazing that is. When a watch ticks, it's very soft. Tick, 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 tick. From 40 yards away, a fox can hear that. Oh my goodness. So if there's a fox anywhere nearby, they can hear you. Whoa, wow, they're amazing creatures, but where are they found? Where do foxes live? Well, it's cool. Foxes are found all over the world. They can live in any ecosystem, even in deserts, even in the Arctic. Foxes are found all over the world. There are 37 types, but some of those have gone extinct, but there are still tons of types, and they're all over the world. They are also social creatures and have packs just like dogs, but unlike a lot of other dogs, foxes hunt alone. Here's a fox hunting all alone in the snow, and they are great hunters. Foxes are amazing hunters. In fact, foxes are known for being very smart and tricky. And they're not always the hunters. They are often hunted, but are good at avoiding capture. Foxes are featured in many stories and books as tricksters, and sometimes the fox is a symbol of being tricky, of being a trickster. Here's a picture from an old book where the character has the face of a fox, which is a symbol that this character is very tricky, is a very tricky character. It's interesting. Can you think of a story that has a tricky fox in it? There are a lot of them out there. Foxes are medium-sized mammals in the dog family that are found all over the world and are known for being smart and tricky.
Wow. So male foxes are called dogs and female foxes are called vixens, and baby foxes are called pups. So yeah, they're part of the dog family. I had forgotten that, even though we already did this one. They're part of the dog family, and I forgot to draw whiskers on my fox this morning, so I just added them in. But thank you guys for joining me today. We're going to jump on Google Meet right now. So if you don't have the Google Meet information or you need help installing it, give us a call at the office. If you have our numbers, you can also call our numbers. And I will see you guys over at Google Meet. And thank you guys for being here. So thank you, Corey. Thank you, everyone else. Haiti. So see you guys